Hi, I'm William Grafton with the Grafton firm in Towson, Maryland. I'm a Maryland licensed attorney with over 15 years experience helping people resolve their issues with debt. Now today, we're going to talk about different bankruptcy myths that have come up, things that I've heard in my practice. If you have any questions after watching this video, please feel free to give my office a call, set up a consultation, and come in and sit down and talk with one of our attorneys. All right, so the first myth we're going to talk about. I don't have enough debt. I don't need to file for bankruptcy. Now, you may not need to file for bankruptcy. That's true. But there is no bottom line debt number. All right? What it really matters is how is that debt affecting your life? Is it impacting your ability to put food on the table, keep a roof over your head, keep the lights on? Then that may be a sign that you may need to look at filing for bankruptcy. Is your debt preventing you from protecting your assets? Is your debt preventing you from providing reliable transportation? Is it preventing you from paying your mortgage? Then that's a sign that you may need to talk to an attorney about bankruptcy. It doesn't matter how much the debt is. It matters what it's doing to you. Okay? So that's myth number one. Myth number two. If I file bankruptcy, I'm going to lose all my stuff. I won't be able to keep my house or my car. Now, sometimes that's true, but that is the exception and not the rule. In the vast majority of cases, when you file bankruptcy, you get to keep your stuff. First of all, with your house and your car. If you're paying for it and you can afford to keep paying for it, then yeah, you can keep your house. If you can afford to keep paying for your car, more likely than not, you can keep your car. Okay? So that's absolutely not true. The other thing about your stuff, Maryland has a lot of exemption room. Not as much as some states, but more than most. So more likely than not, again, you're going to be able to keep your belongings. Bankruptcy is not going to affect that. But to be sure, come in and talk to an attorney. Tell them about your things. Tell them what you own. Let them review those with you with the appropriate exemptions and see whether or not bankruptcy is a good option for you. Do not make this decision on your own. The final myth that I like to talk about is about giving away assets. And it generally goes something along this line. If I give away my possessions, if I give away my valuable items, then it'll be okay. Bankruptcy will be fine for me. That's not the case. I see this all too often. People have come into my office after they've deeded away a car or a house or transferred a title or just given away money. Had they just come to see me first, we could have helped them move assets appropriately and legally and without causing them problems. But because of the persistency of this particular bankruptcy myth, people have been denied a discharge in bankruptcy, they've had assets seized, and sometimes even charged with a federal crime. Now, I don't know if you watched the Real Housewives of New Jersey, but that's a pretty good example of this myth. In that case, one of the housewives in her family filed bankruptcy. And before they did, they hid some assets away. And now one of the couple is in jail. So don't let that happen to you. My name is William Grafton with the Grafton firm. If you have any questions about this topic, please feel free to give me a call or come on in for a consultation. Thank you.